Hello, everyone, and welcome to the plane. How is everyone doing today? I hope you are doing fantastic. Today, we're getting back into Professor Layton versus Phoenix Wright. And I'm so excited because the professor is alive. He's back from the dead, and so is Maya. I mean, obviously, they weren't gonna die because, like, they're the main characters, so obviously they weren't gonna get killed. But, now that I think about it, there was a golden statue made of Professor. So, either the Professor got cured and turned back into flesh, or someone genuinely just made a golden sculpture in the matter of seconds. But yeah, they're alive. They're running away from someone, and now we are with the mic issue. Thank you. Boom. Bam. Are we back now? Let's take a listen. Let's take a listen. Alright. I think we're good. Nice. Woo. Alright. Now I just need to fix my little guy. Alright. I'm just going to add that to a checklist, to my checklist when I start streaming, just to check the mic. I really want to get a new audio interface. I'm too lazy, and I've been spending too much money on other stuff I don't need, so can't get it just yet, but there's this new audio interface Or analog to digital converter. It's not an interface, my bad. That is stupid, crazy powerful. So I kind of really want it, but I don't need it right now. So it's fine. But yeah, how are you doing? Sorry, Nabi. Welcome in. Leighton is alive, and I'm happy. Maya is also alive, and I am happy. I need to turn on the fancy outfit, though. There we go. Now we're ready. We're cooking with gas. I think so. Last we left off, we decided to take a trip into the fire pit. We jumped down, we found a big hole, and then the lady from the wagon from the first part of the game, she showed up. So there's something related to the wagon lady. All of this came to be because there was an explosion, and then Kira was there. She didn't die. Very interesting. But yeah, and then they cut to Maya and Professor Layton running away from somebody. Well, Christmas hour started early at work. Earlier at work, so later hours. How are you? I'm doing all right. I'm having fun. I unfortunately actually love Christmas, so I probably would ruin your work because I love Christmas. I was listening to Christmas music today on the way to work. There's this awesome big band album, and I love it, and I was listening to it. To be fair, I am probably going to do a Christmas song cover, and so I was listening just because I would need to starting that now. But now instead of 5:30 to 9 p.m., it's 6:30 to 12. Oh, gosh. Okay. Oh, those are your Christmas hours, so now you work 5. That's a little annoying. Okay, I get what you're saying now. That's annoying, 'cause now you get home much later. Why would it be later for Christmas? Oh, I guess if it's like a retail job, then people are probably shopping later. Well, I hope you at least get Christmas off. But I guess that's not guaranteed. But I hope you do. But yeah. Clue, but now it's pitch black when I start work. Yeah. I always say that. It gets like dark around 6 now. Like right now, it's only 7 o'clock for me. And it's like pitch black outside. It's only 7 o'clock. It's crazy. Last shift is Christmas Eve. Let's go. Nice. I'm a little bit luckier because I work at a school. Granted, I work year round, so I don't get summers off. I don't get breaks off. But they do give us a lot of extra time off because it's a state job. So we get all state holidays. So like, for example, we got Indigenous Peoples Day off, or they'll give us a longer Thanksgiving off or whatever. So I think this year, I think I get a long weekend for Christmas and then a 3-day weekend for New Year's Eve. But I'm just going to take some vacation days and just stretch it out for like a whole week. So that'll be fun. But yeah. So I'm pretty lucky with my off time. But yeah. Got some chamomile lavender tea, my favorite kind. Well, lavender is my favorite kind, but I love chamomile. Sorry, no. This is chamomile and spearmint. Lavender chamomile is my favorite, but this is chamomile spearmint. Very tasty. I love it. I think I'd only get bank holidays off, not including normal days. Well, that's nice. At least you get some off. Dude, jobs... I really wish... I know there's some jobs that are switching to a 30-hour work week, which would be awesome. Really wouldn't work for schools, because schools are Monday to Friday, but... I know there was one job during COVID. During the shutdown, their company just decided, hey, we're just going to do 30-hour weeks. weeks. So you only work Monday through Thursday, and then you get Friday, Saturday, Sunday off. And their company went skyrocketing in the profit. It was crazy. It obviously, that won't work for every person and it won't work for every job, but it would be nice if we cut down from 40 to 30. No, because I just found out that my workplace starts weeks on a Sunday. Oh, that's annoying. That's so obnoxious. I mean, I guess people need to work on special days, but the world is so confusing sometimes. The Sag. But hey, at least we're here to escape the world into the world of Labyrinthia and London. Yes, the fictional place of London and Japan. Some nostalgic kid shows? Yeah, what about them? Balamori? Yeah. Oh, I think, aren't they redoing or making a new season? They're coming back? Yeah, the reboot. Because after the stream, I went and showed my mom, because, you know, obviously my mom watched some of the shows with me. And we were, like, looking into that. And so, that was really cool. Yeah, the Balamori reboot. That's going to be awesome. I might have to see if I can find it and check it out. The Pingu reboot. That was the one, I was surprised. I never watched Pingu. Obviously, I know what Pingu is from memes and everything, but I was surprised to find out that that was a CBB show. I never watched Pingu. I guess it wasn't on when I was at school or something like that. But yeah, I never got to see Pingu. But that's cool that Pingu's getting a reboot. I'm assuming it's going to stick to like claymation, or maybe it'll be 3D to look like claymation because the technology's there. That sounds cool for all the Pingu fans. That's the newt man. Keeping it stop motion. That's nice. That's good. I was a huge Thomas the Tank Engine. Thomas the Tank Engine was my favorite, hands down. And that was so good. I haven't watched some of the new stuff, but there was a weird transition because right now it's fully 3D animated, which I'm not opposed to it, but I obviously have super nostalgia for the model railroad because I love model trains. But there was this really funny, it was the in-between season where they were switching from models to CG, fully CG. And so what they did was, because I guess, if for those of you who don't know Thomas, everyone should know Thomas, but it's a fully model train, like real life, but the eyes can move, and then they swap out faces. And so all of the people, the humans, are just like stick figures almost. Like they're like figures, but they don't move. It's not stop motion. It's you pose it, voice it over, change to the next scene or whatever. So, but in the in-between season where they were switching from fully real to fully CG, they had this. It wasn't uncanny, but I don't find a lot of things uncanny. But they just made the faces CG. Everything else was real. And I think the people were also 3D animated, but the faces were just CG 3D animation. It was really weird. I didn't hate it, but I definitely didn't love it. But that was only for one season, and now it's just fully computer generated, which I don't mind. It's got a different charm. But it's cool. Yeah, I definitely recommend checking it out. It was weird, but now it's not. Now it's just normal. Back to normal stuff. I'd be interested to see what Thomas the Tank, because I love that dude. I watch that all the time. Also, fun fact about Thomas the Tank Engine. So there were 3 narrators for Thomas the Tank Engine. In England, where it obviously aired, the first guy was Ringo Starr, the drummer from the Beatles. So he would narrate and do all the voices. Absolutely wild. He was really good. And so then when they brought it to America, they picked some guy named George Carlin. And if you don't know who George Carlin is, he's a comedian. He's dead. But he was a comedian, and he made like the most, like, unfamily friendly, like cursing, sexual jokes, dark comedy, like the most adult humor imaginable. He was like probably one of the darkest, edgiest comedians of the time. And he voiced Thomas the Tank Engine. And he was great at it. He is so good. Like, if you just heard him from Thomas, which is how I knew him before I found out he was a comedian, he does such a great job. He's got such a great voice, and he sounds like really kind and, you know, full of life. Because if you then listen to his comedy, it's like, whoa, this is a very different. And so there's this one guy on YouTube, and maybe I can't watch it here because his comedy is not family friendly at all. But there is this absolute genius YouTuber who he basically made supercuts of Thomas the Tank Engine, narrated by George Carlin, but then he spliced in a lot of the comedy. So it would be like Thomas and friends just swearing and saying like awful things to each other. It's so funny. So funny. Yeah, I'd recommend checking it out. We can't watch it here, but I'd recommend checking it out. But after him, because he didn't do it for a while, they made they got Alec Baldwin to do it. He's an actor, and he was good. He was the baby in Boss Baby. I hate that that's the only thing I know. I know him from a bunch of other stuff. That's the only thing I can think of. It's the Boss Baby. He's good. I like him. He's pretty standard though. He sounds like a narrator. But yeah, those were the 3 narrators, and now it's all different VAs. Every character has their own VA, which is, yeah, it was cool because the narrators, they would come up with different voices, but it was all of them. So like George Carlin did all of the character voices. Ringo Starr did all of them, and they did really good, which was just wild. It was such a simple show, and it had such a great, really perfect execution. Genuine question, did that baby ever have a name? I know the kid. I'm not a Boss Baby. I only watched the first one, and it was not great. I think the main kid is Ted. The older kid is Ted. You're really gonna make me look this up right now. Okay. What is the Boss Baby's name? We haven't even played the game. We're looking up Boss Baby stuff. Oh. No, the baby's name is Ted. What's the main character? Ted is the main character. Hold on a minute. I'm really gonna look. Ted Theater. It was Tim. Yeah, there you go. Tim and Ted. Okay. Alright, so Tim and Ted. Okay, there we go. I knew it was one of the two. Well, now we know. I don't know what to do with this information, but now we know. I will say, though, to give it credit, that first opening scene of the Boss Baby, until the baby actually shows up, I actually really liked it. It was like a nice little story about a kid just growing up and then suddenly having to deal with a little brother. I thought it was kind of cool. Nice little gimmicks and story beats. It really all fell apart once the Boss Baby started talking. That's when I was like, oh, okay, it's just, now it's this. But if they just like continued on with just like a story, and it is a story about, you know, learning to love your family. If they had just like nixed the talking and the whole thing, they could have had like a solid story about just a kid coming to terms with having a little brother. I don't know why I'm going on such an analytical discussion on the Boss Baby, but that's what I've decided to do. Professor Layton can wait. We must discuss the message of the Boss Baby. I gotta stop. All right, we gotta play a game now. We gotta go. Whoa. It's breaking again. That's not good. I'm gonna close this and reopen. All right. Alrighty. Plot twist. It's all related to Theodore. It's actually Leighton. Jesus. Yeah, the game does not appreciate the boss baby talk. Alright, I had this happen last time. I'm going to swap this over to... Alright, I think here's what we'll do. We'll swap it to mix. We'll open up the sound mixer. I think what I had to do was swap... Oh, I think I need to update Wavelink. I'm not going to do that right now because that'll break some stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to swap it over to system. All right, there we go. Yeah, that was really, really loud. Sorry about that. Boss baby grew up into Professor Layton. Oh god, I don't know if I could ever forgive him if he did that. Alright, let's see what happens. I awoke to I'm not going to start with the voice. I awoke to find myself in a forest. A moment later, I saw what looked like Miss Fey being chased by a strange robed group. They're trying to make her into a witch. I was able to go to Miss Fey's aid just in the nick of time. Oh, it's so quiet now. Could this strange forest also be a part of Labyrinthia? We seem to have lost our pursuers for the moment. You must not squander this chance. Let us make haste, Miss Fey. He says to the readers. I awoke in a forest and felt like a boss. Damn, baby, you better believe I was the best. That's enough out of you. One thing we haven't done is checked our books, our journal. All right. Mr. Wright successfully proved Maya's innocence, but when she tried to help get Espella out of the cage, she ended up being trapped inside and dropped into the fire herself. Mr. Wright, Espella, and I quickly escaped from the courtroom. All we can do now is try to find a safe place to lie low for a while. On Inquisitor Barnum's advice, I forgot that he's the one who told us the safe spot. Good old Barnum. We made our way to Rogue's Tavern. When we arrived, we met the tavern's owner. The tavern's owner and namesake, Miss Rouge. She seems like someone who commands respect from her customers, all right? It's hard to imagine how she and Inquisitor Barman know each other. But anyway, we decided to stay the night and get some well-deserved rest. I'll read that in a second. After staying the night, we woke up feeling refreshed and got right back to investigating. We left Espella in the safety of Rouge's tavern and set off to the marketplace, close to where the incident of the first trial took place. Let's hope we can find some clues about Bezella around here somewhere. Hold on, Miss Fey, I need to read what that idiot friend of yours, Luke, wrote to the book. Yikes. Did I say barman? Oh my god, that's funny. He's just the drunk, and that's how we found Miss Rouge. There was a mysterious explosion in the marketplace, and who should we see there but Miss Kira, who was meant to have been tried and executed as a witch. She then disappeared from sight without even using a witch's scepter or an incantation. I don't know what just happened, but I have a feeling it could be our first big lead. What, the undead person? Yeah. His past job was a barman. We headed back to the courtroom, but instead of escaping like yesterday, this time we were there to sneak in. I never thought I'd be saying that. After entering through a secret passage, we came across Miss Grey Earl, who was still in custody with her help. With her help, we made our way to the fire pit mechanism. Mr. Wright and I have a big mystery to crack here. Oh, so these are slightly different, but this one's exactly the same. Oh, they're the same. I didn't know that. So a lot of the first few times they were different, they changed a bit. This was found by Phoenix when he was investigating the explosion at the marketplace. The bell is small enough to be carried around easily. In fact, it was soon snatched up and taken away, so there was no way of knowing what it was for. Was that, did Kira take that one away? I think she did. Cool. Okay, let's go. Okay, so Kira took the bell. Just bippity boppity booed. She really did. She just poofed. Alright. I love this, what is it, stereoscopic effect? I don't know. Got ourselves a hint coin. We had to poop out the hint coin. Maya, get over in the bushes. There's a hint coin in there somewhere. These are an awful... There are an awful lot of twisted trees in the forest. I don't trust them, Professor. They certainly are a bunch together, aren't they, Miss Fey? It seems they can block out most of the sun, too. I mean, you still got a lot of God rays, though. There's gotta be a hint coin around here somewhere. Much of this area looks the same. It would be easy to get lost, so stay close, Miss Fey. I'm impervious of getting lost. Huh? Wait, I recognize that tree. Weren't we just here? Or is it that tree? Stupid and identical trees. Alright, where's the last hint coin? Where's the last hint coin? Oh, bam, got it. Silly. It turns around, she's already gone. Yeah, she's just dead. Okay, to the next spot. No hidden puzzles. There's a hidden... There's 4 hint coins. Oh my gosh. Good thing I checked. The first time we've had 4 hint coins? Haven't had to do that in a while. That feels good. We should be safe here, Miss Fey. Are you hurt? Nope, I'm right as rain. Thank you for saving me back there. You look like you're all back to normal, Professor. Not as shiny and way more talkative. What do you mean by back to normal? Aha, so somebody did make a duplicate, unless he has no memory of being turned to gold. Let's see what he has to say. Comes back to life and already has... Yeah, he already has so much to say. Classic Layton. Yeah, Maya's way more talkative. You are turned into gold, Professor. Someone cast a magic spell on you. A magic spell? On me, you say? Let me refresh your memory. You remember that witch that appeared when we were in Mr. Belduke's house, don't you? Indeed. So you're saying that was when a magic spell was cast on me? That's right. You were super golden and super shiny. Super shiny and golden. Most fascinating. Professor, you were murdered. Fascinating. How intriguing. I was killed, you say? This reminds me of a puzzle. Oh my gosh. Hello, voice. Welcome in. How are you doing? Professor Layton is finding out that he was, whoops, there we go. That he was turned into gold and he just doesn't care. The true archaeologist interested in their own corpses. That's true. I wish I could have studied myself. Oh, come on. Oh, we're back. We're somehow back. We're good. I'm gonna close this. All right. Is this gonna break? Hold on a minute. I don't know how I want to fix this. I am live. Can I do this? Are we good? Okay, we're sort of back, right? I think so. I did shut it down. All right. This happened the last time. I think I'm going to... Give me a second here. Yeah, hit game 3DS. I'm going to... Last time I did this, it was because I updated Stream Deck. So I updated my Stream Deck software. I'm going to try to update my wavelength. I'm going to be proactive and not just wait for my computer to crash. It says I'm up to date. That's not good. Alright, I wonder if there's something else. Maybe... NVIDIA. This is not smart, but I want to know, is there a new driver? Up to date there. Where's my Stream Deck? We've been banished. Oh, I get this. Is the chat broke? Here, let me try to refresh this. Refresh. I don't know. It might just be broken for now. All right, let's check this. Gonna go around and check for updates. I'm up to date on that. All right, so what would that be? I think I'll just reopen here. All right, I'm gonna try to open it again, and we'll see what happens here. At least it didn't like fully crash, but if it does crash, you know why now. All right. Oh, you have like double things. Hold on. Oh, you guys don't like two songs at the same time? All right, I'm afraid to press continue. Also, hi Ezra, sorry you had to join at such a garbage time. This happens every time I do an update. It should be fine here. Only the boss Babu was here. All right, I don't know. I guess the chat is gonna be gone. It's fine. Hold on. I'm gonna shout you out again, voice, just for testing reasons here. All right, so my browser sources are gone. That's fun. I know there's a way to... In here, just been sneaky. Ooh. Well, I appreciate you lurking. Alright. I don't know if we're gonna get this. It's fine. We'll just sit here with no chat. It's fine. You guys can read the chat on your phone. Or your computer, whatever you're on. ISP doesn't like Phoenix, right? Oh, it's not the ISP. It's my computer. It's because I'm emulating it. I promise one day I'm gonna get a second computer and I'll have a streaming PC. And I'll be able to do whatever I want. Alright, let's see if we can continue. And finish the Insane Light, Greg. I didn't finish Extreme. I couldn't do it. I tried. I really did. But for some reason, I just, with what's-her-face, with Hina, I wasn't able to get any other debuffs because she took so long. So I just gave up. Alright. Let's catch back up here. But, I mean, we got gold rank, so I'm happy. Well, probably we got gold rank. Yeah, suddenly you're back before Leighton and Maya came back. Yeah. Alright, if it crashes again... I don't know, I'll restart my computer, I think is what I'll do. Yeah, I will restart my computer. So, if it crashes... I will be back in about, I don't know, 5-something minutes. Just to let you all know. Could have done Greg, but I forgot to do it, so I'm sitting with no rank. Oh no. Count ruined. Yeah, it's over. Might as well quit and give up. Alright, here we go. Sadly, I do not. I do not remember the game crashing and freezing my stream at all. To tell you the truth, I have no recollection of what happened to me then. It seems I lost consciousness immediately after the witch appeared. And when I regained consciousness, I was already in the forest. Huh. So then, you think maybe they carried you here after the trial? After the trial? Then that must mean... Yep, you were the unfortunate victim of witchcraft in that trial, Professor. How extraordinary. He's a little bit flustered. Not too much, though. Should have done extreme, Greg. Oh, wait, you didn't even do... Oh, you didn't even do extreme. Oh, no. Oh, that sucks. 3 inks straight on your alt. Oh, that sucks, man. Oi. Rip. Yes, Leighton, we've been over this. You've died before, yes. It's only suddenly hitting him. Ooh, so embarrassing. I was evidence. I'm surprised he wasn't, like, thrilled. Miss Faye, could you please bring me up to date on everything that happened after my disappearance? What about Luke and Mr. Wright? Are they okay? No. They were pretty distraught. I recall Luke and I heading to St. Belduke's house. We thought you and Mr. Wright were in danger. Well, kind of. Yeah, I think they're all right. So much has happened. Where do I even start? Define okay. Define Luke watched you die in front of him. So, did I hear you correctly? You say that one of my arms broke off? He looks down. Oh my god, my arm is gone. Why didn't anyone tell me this? Oh my gosh. I know. On Greg hate and saying Greg is really bad timing and rotation. Well, at least you could beat it. I couldn't even beat... I wasn't even close to beating Insane or Extreme. I really just need Mina. That would have been nice. But I also don't want to pull for Mina, so... We're getting some really awesome... I think we're getting like 50 pulls for this new event. We're getting a lot. And like 3... like 1 select a student and 2 just free 3 stars. So, may or may not be spending a little bit of money. After I said how I need to stop spending money, it's fine. They can be a cyborg. He could. That would be... He's the one to do that. He's smart enough to make his own cyborg. Yep, the right arm, Snappo. And so, Miss Faye, you were charged with using magic. Yep, that's right. And then Luke cried his little eyes out. And then the parrot on Luke's head testified its little beak off. I can't believe that they did that again. Phoenix used 2 parrots in his trials. I can't. Just in time for New World of Steam. Yes, steampunked arm. Gotta spoil the students. I definitely am. It's gonna be fun. Alright. That must have been quite the sight, but I must say, the situation has certainly piqued my interest. Yeah, what do you mean? You died. That's pretty interesting, Leighton. I see. My apologies, Miss Faye. Had I had the strength at the time, I could have been more help. You were definitely very strong. Well, no, gold is very soft, so you probably weren't really strong. No way, Professor. You saved me just a moment ago. And quite the close call it was. By the way, Miss Faye, why are you in the forest? That is a very good question. Nick managed to prove my innocence, but I still ended up being thrown into the fire. On accident. You were found innocent, yet you were still sent to the fire? Well, anyways, so much weird stuff has happened since. You're not going to explain? You're not going to explain the fact that it was an accident? I mean, it kind of was, it kind of wasn't. They were trying to kill Isabella, I don't know. It would seem so, yes. But it's strange. There must have been more to that cage that I was trapped in. Like a trick or something. A trick? Yeah, the cage dropped down through the chamber and then came to a stop just above a wagon. The wagon was how I ended up here. It would seem there's more to that fire chamber than I originally thought. And then I saw those things. I tried to get away. But as you saw back there, they found me. I thought I was a goner. And that is when I appeared. Is that correct? I'm interested. I wonder if maybe there are no witches. Naturally. But when you get accused of being a witch, you go down the fire pit, and then the witches, once you're in the wagon, they then say, hey, you've been accused of being a witch. Now you are actually a witch. No witches? Yeah. That's what I'm guessing. So maybe, like, Maya wasn't obviously a witch. But now that she's down there, they're actually going to turn her into a witch. Or that's their goal. The only thing is Kira admitted to being a witch. So either she's been through that fire pit multiple times, or I'm just wrong and I have no idea what's going on. Leaves out the fact that she jumped. Yeah, she wanted to get BBQ'd. Alright. Yep, that's right. Is something the matter, Miss Faye? It's Nick. He must be worried sick. I mean, I was thrown into the fire right before his eyes. Phoenix doesn't care. He actually cheered. He was like, yeah! No, I'm kidding. Yes, I'm also concerned about Luke. However, I believe Luke and Mr. Wright are certain to sense something amiss and solve this mystery. We're sure to all meet up again soon. You've been accused of being a witch, and you're liable to sue. Have to draw something? Ooh, have fun. Good luck. Robot brought out the marshmallows. Oh my god, he really did. I mean, I did. Vicariously through Phoenix, I might have celebrated just a little bit. But when it comes down to it, I really do like Maya. I think she's nice, and I don't want her to die. Yeah, you're right, Professor. For the time being, let's investigate this place as much as possible. Investigate? Indeed, this forest appears to be full of secrets. First, I was turned to gold and awoke to find myself here. And then you, Miss Faye, you were transported here from the courtroom, under the illusion of having been put to fire. Perhaps this forest is the witch's covent. Whoa. Uh-oh. Spaghetti-o. Supposed to be my perfect time for s'mores. How'd they manage to find us so fast? What should we do, Professor? It appears they were lying in ambush. I'm afraid an altercation here is unavoidable. I got this. Cracks knuckles. It's a D&D group. Oh no. These guys look like they've been hitting the gym. They're a lot bigger than the others. Run before they roll a nat 20. Indeed, leave this to me. Now please step back, Miss Faye. Hiya! Knock him into next week, Professor. Now, just what does all the commotion? Oh, it's the woman who turned me into gold. Tell me that's not High Inquisitor or whatever. Dark Law, right? Dark Law? I can't remember her name. Tell me that's just not her. That 100% is her. You were given... You were not given... Or you were given a task to carry out, were you not? Pretty lady. She is very pretty. I want to see what's behind that mask. She's got some nice glovies. So what exactly do you think you're doing? Answer me. Shade. Forgive us, O Great Witch. Oh, that's the Great Witch. It's Espella, guys. She's right there. What? The witch from last time. What's she doing here? Sorry. Now isn't this the strange sight? Two visitors from the witch trials, a victim and accused. Strange indeed. Come again? It was your fault we were part of those trials in the first place. You witch. My, this one has some fight in her. Relax, I do not plan to harm you two. This marks the third time we have met now. Wait. Oh, because we met in London. I was like, when did we meet the first time? I had to think back way to the beginning, okay? Tell me, what exactly are you planning? What, Professor? You two have met 3 times? Yes, I first met her in London. Prior to arriving in Labyrinthia, of course. That's right. Now, enough. Stand down. These two are considered guests. You are not to lay a finger on them. Is that clear? Make sure the rest of the shades get that message. Shades? Or shades? Are they those creepy people in the weird robes? Yes, mistress. Are you as you command? I don't know why I gave him a loser voice. Oh, Great Witch. Maya language. The Great Witch. There is no need to be alarmed. You may relax. I'm afraid I cannot oblige, not as long as you are here. He's like, you tried to kill me multiple times. I don't think relaxing is in my plans. Please. Tell me, what are you? You know, from what I hear, you're a big fan of solving puzzles and mysteries, are you not? Now you've piqued my interest. You had me at puzzles. Then by all means, go ahead. You are free to investigate the Eldritch Woods to your heart's content. The Eldritch Woods. Listen, you need to stop with the boss, baby. Oh my gosh, you're killing me. The answers to your questions are here. You are free to seek them. Uses autism against him. How dare you use my medical or my brain issues? Then you do not plan on having us captured? You'll have to excuse the shades for earlier behavior. It could be a bit overzealous at times. They were simply doing what was requested of them. Their task, as they call it. Anyone lost in these woods is to be made a member of the Shade family, as it were. There we go. That's kind of what I was getting at. I don't know if that means every innocent person, or every witch was innocent once, but... A member of the Shades? What does that mean? Like I said, you should seek out the answers for yourselves. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have another engagement with a visitor of mine. Hello, ma'am? Can it be me? Can you be engaged to me, maybe? Perhaps? Perhaps a wee little bit of an engagement to yours truly, a visitor. Until next time, Professor Herschel Layton. Bye-bye. Hold on, Ms. Vey, she mentioned my hyperfixation. She disappeared. So, Professor, Great Witch they mentioned. You must be referring to her, right? She has to be Bozella. The Great Witch Bozella. If that woman were her, then that would make Eldritch Woods the home of all witches. This just keeps getting curiouser and curiouser. So then that means that the shades or whatever are witches? That is what we must find out. I believe there may be a very important clue or two hidden within this forest. There must be some reason why this forest has been kept a secret from the citizens of Labyrinthia. Like a certain village. A curious village, you say? Maybe. I also must wonder why this great witch is simply allowing us to do as we wish. Wrong one. Is slightly concerning. Well, there's no point in looking a gift horse in the mouth. I say we take her offer and check this place out. That way we'll rack up a ton of clues. This time when by the time we reunite with Nick. And since we'll be working together, I'll act as your temporary Luke. Right you are, Professor. Oh my god. Or should I be like, right you are, Professor? Like, try to pretend to be my bad Maya voice, but be my bad Maya voice doing a bad Luke voice? I'm not gonna go that deep. Huh, well done. He's not impressed. Thank you very much, Miss Faye. He's not smiling at all. He's like, how dare you stand where he stood? Don't even try. I will actually turn myself to gold permanently. Now then, let us begin our investigation. Yes, sir. Let's go, Professor. It's definitely not. That's not what Luke would say. Luke would say crikey for whatever stupid reason. Oh, they're new. It would seem that the storyteller... Wait, this is new now? Spells follow the storyteller who writes stories controls the fate of Labyrinthians. Considers the presence of the professor to be a form of corruption. It would seem the storyteller has removed me from the story. Where is the tale going? How did you get that? How did you get that out of the equation? A gold statue of me. That's something I would quite like to see with my own eyes. That would be cool. Right, there are 4 hint coins here. Here's one. Boing. I think there's also a hidden puzzle. But these pots have been used in some sort of ceremony. There's no mistake. They're certainly very old. I bet you're just dying to check out those relics, huh, Professor? Yeah, it's in my job description. I like looking at old thingies. Check out these branches. The branches on that tree. Kind of reminds me of a stadium dome. Minus the stadium. Maya, I just don't understand you. Indeed, it would appear this arrangement of branches is natural, simply remarkable. In reality, this tree is really 2 trees grown together. Its twisted structure is simply fascinating. That's the trunk. No, wait. That's a branch? A root? This tree's a jerk. Let's go. That was a lot of leaps in logic, but okay, Maya. What? Maya did not find that funny, apparently. Here's 3. Just need one more. 4. I wonder why they gave us 4. Excuse me, we wanted to ask you a question real quick. What exactly do you do in this forest? We live to serve the mistress and carry out her orders. Our tasks, the mistress speaks, we obey. Tasks? Is that like your job? Oh no, guys. It's an Among Us reference. It's a reference to the hit game Among Us. They have to complete their tasks. I'm not gonna go down that route. I mean, I already did, but Yes, my task is to assist all newly initiated shades. Assist newly initiated shades? That must have something to do with what the Great Witch said earlier. Anyone lost in these woods is to be made a member of the Shade family. Although my task is made much worse, or much more difficult when they run away. Why do they always run away? Maybe because you chase them with ominous energy. But she will not chase after you again, or we will not chase after you again. It's the mistress's orders. I see. So you do everything the Great Witch commands. Hey, I bet you guys are always fighting over the good tasks, huh? We'd want to get stuck doing the Great Witch's laundry. Seriously, though, you guys were really close to turning me into a shade earlier. She's like, damn, you kind of got me. I mean, yeah. There are witches among us, Miss Faye, and they have the tasks to complete. But be aware, as there is an imposter among them. There might be. I'm seriously glad the professor came along when we did. Have you seen her? Of course they do what she says. Yeah, I'd do whatever she says. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. There is a hidden puzzle here somewhere. Okay, so it's not you again. There's a puzzle around here somewhere. Where's the puzzle? There. You know, Professor, I was thinking, you said you woke up in the forest, right? The shades were on me the minute I set foot here. But they never went after you. Why is that? Well, because he's a man, and men can't become witches. That's my guess. That is true. I seem to recall waking up inside a cell of sorts. Did you say a cell? How did you manage to escape? Oh, okay, never mind. Fortunately, it was not a cell of metallic variety, Miss Faye. Take a look over there. Do you see that entrance covered in vines? Why? Why must you torture me like this? Jailed for his crimes. Finally. Ooh, I get it. So you must have hacked and slashed your way to freedom. Well, I wouldn't say I hacked or slashed anything as such. All it took was a single cut to unravel my way to freedom. Allow me to demonstrate. Okay. I had a feeling this hidden puzzle would be vine-based. A number of intricately woven vines have formed a fence, blocking the professor's path. Simply cutting just one of the vines should unravel the entire fence. How do I actually cut it? Oh. Alright, it's time to lock in. Do I have a vine boon on standby? I don't have one on standby, but I have one in my folders. Hold on. Hello? Audio? I don't know if that actually played. This is all kinds of broken. Did I even play? I don't know, man. I hope you heard that. If you didn't, well, sorry. Okay, there you go. Yay! You heard it. Let's go. Okay. All right, let's start actually thinking about this. So if I cut that one, I don't need to cut this one at the top. I don't need to cut. Stop it. Go away. All right. I don't need to cut. Oh, I guess I don't. I can just use my cursor. If I cut this one, this would unravel like this. That would... Okay. It could be this one. This one is holding... Not too much. This one... I think it's this one. This one unravels so much. I'm assuming it is that one.
I've already
It's only
seen
25 picker out one. Yeah, there we go.
That was indeed an intriguing puzzle.
That was pretty cool. Whoa, you sure showed that vine who's boss, Professor. A single precise cut is far more efficient than swinging around haphazardly. Maybe, but they'll get the job done. After I freed myself, I began to investigate the forest. Not long after that, I heard someone cry out. The little witch, might I add. Ah, yeah, you mean me? Right you are, Miss Faye. I'm glad you were okay. Uh-huh. And okay, I was good. Hurry, what? And okay, I was, good sir. I'm gonna ban you, sorry, Navi. How dare you keep bringing it up? I don't even know. Oh, she did say boss. Oh my god, you're right. And it's like, I don't even think this one was justified. No, it was. She did say boss. It would seem so. Shall we press on then? Yeah, it's on now. I'm gonna cut these puzzles down to size with the power of my mind. Alright. You know, now that you cut the vines off here, this doesn't look like much of a cell, more like a storage closet. It was put in a broom closet. It was most justified. Cut the puzzle into pieces. There do seem to be a variety of vases and ornaments littered inside. I wonder what they were all used for. Hey, check out the one that looks like a cat. I bet Espella and Luke would love this. Let's take it back for them. It'll be like their own little piece of Eldritch Woods, since they weren't able to come. I have a sneaking suspicion that the shades would likely cause or chase us after we did. If we did, yeah, I probably don't steal from them. This is my last hint coin. Like closeted late and after Pride Month. Alright, let's move on. 5 hint coins, dude. They are laying it on thick. Maybe they really expected you to actually use hint coins, but I really don't. Maybe I should use more hint coins. I'm definitely going to use them on the trials from now on. If it takes me more than like 2 tries, I'm going to just use a hint coin because I kind of just want to experience the story. I don't know. Maybe I won't. I feel like it kind of ruins it, but I don't want it to be another like 20-hour trial, you know? Do you think this is where the shades live? It looks kind of like a village. It would appear so. They seem to lead a very simple lifestyle. They look so magical and fantastical. I figured they'd live somewhere way more, well, magical and fantastical. Knowing the next trial, I see why they're doing more hint coins. Yeah, okay. Well, good thing I didn't use a lot of them. It's like a fairy hollow. Now that you mention it, they don't appear to be capable of using magic, do they? They need the staff. I guess if they did, they'd only end up back at the witch trials. Remember that may be a law within Labyrinthia. But the Great Witch rules this forest. It is doubtful that such a law would exist here. Oh, that's true. I think we should tell them just to let loose. I bet they have some really flashy spells. Let us focus our efforts on looking around the village first. There appears to be a path leading on the other side too. immediately shuts her down. Something Phoenix was never able to do. He has to say, okay, Maya, whenever you say. Professor, I'm happy to report that the Shades have mastered well-making technology. Indeed, this well reminds me of the features of Labyrinthia. Perhaps they share the same source. Cool, they can drink water. That's pretty boss. Oh, I didn't mean to say it. Don't. No, I didn't mean. I swear I didn't mean. Look at what you've done to me. Look at what you made me do. I didn't mean to say that. Oh, I'm gonna cry. Doesn't have a PhD like Layton. Boss baby, I did it to myself. That one was on me. That was on me. Yeah, Bossy too. Listen, I did it to myself. I just haven't been to Hogwarts yet. Yeah, Hogwarts is very behind the time. Actually, I think Hogwarts, the Harry Potter universe, is actually further. I think they're like 1800s. This is like prehistoric. That's too low, but you know what I mean. What? Oh, is there on the branch? There's two. They've built a house up on a tree. How innovative. How inventive. They must use a series of ladders to reach the top. Did you not see the ladders that I was just... Okay, what? I'm confused. Inventive. It's called a tree house. Listen, I didn't mean prehistoric. I meant like 1400s. Let's go with that. It's about the same time as Columbus, when, you know, pilgrims and stuff. Let's say around then, not prehistoric. Or Luke. It kind of does look like the swamp. Obviously, it's just the pointy roofs, I think, and the tree. That tree really does look like Shrek's house. That is really funny. I knew you were smart, Professor. You do not want to hear Nick's thoughts on ladders. Trust me. Yes, finally. They referenced it. After the whole time, I really was like, is that the reference? Is this the version? There it is. It's clear as day. Clear as day. There it is. We got our reference. Awesome. The step ladder reference. An amazing impression of the Roar Kid. Ooh, that's awesome. It's such a cool voice. I don't know who did the voice for that, but that's such a unique, fun voice. You think they referenced it before? I don't remember. But I mean, I believe that I just missed it for sure. Nick catching strays? Oh, 100%. I don't know if you've played the Phoenix Wright games voice, but in every game, Maya and Nick, I don't know if it's always Maya and Nick, but there's always two characters who argue if something is a ladder or a step ladder. And so there it is. They finally did it. Whoa. Boing. So that was 3. Compared to the houses found in Labyrinthia, the Shades' dwellings appear much more primitive. Primitive? It doesn't look like they have indoor plumbing. Professor, that's worse than primitive. Damn. So you even think primitive has indoor plumbing? I think Maya might be worse than me. Oh. Here's 4. See, one more. 5, maybe this roof over here? No. Never played it, but I did watch the first season of the anime. It was interesting. I genuinely think the Ace Attorney anime, like the whole thing, I think it might be like the best gateway anime out there. Like, if I want to show someone what is anime for the first time ever, I feel like that's the show I would turn them to. Because, like, it's just the amount of absurd realism. Like, it is clearly not real, but it has so much, like, it's close. It's like a perfect, it's not like absurd, like, I'm trying to think of an absurd, like the Deer anime. Like, I as much as I love that show, I would never show that to someone as their first anime. Yeah, no, that's the only bad part is the budget. It does get better. It does get better. There are some scenes. I think second season gets like really good. But no, that first season, it was like the shoestring budget. It was so bad, to be honest. But I mean, they did the best with what they could. It gets better in season 2. The other thing that I really liked was the dub. Usually dubs are fine, but like that dub is just so good. Like with, especially nowadays with most English dubs, they're fine, but it feels like a little cringy, like just a little bit. You're like, okay, this is clearly someone trying to sound like an anime character. But I personally, I don't get the feeling in that. The dubs are just so good. They fit so perfectly. It's just, and the dub bloopers are also incredible. Yeah, you're right. That's good. The bloopers are so funny, but yeah, no, it's probably one of my favorite dubs. Behind Howl's Moving Castle is also one of probably my actual top favorite dub. It's really good, but no, Ace Attorney is so good. Yeah, no, you're right. The animation is pretty bad because it was very, very cheap until season 2, because the first season they were like, no one's gonna watch it, and then everyone loved it, and so they're like, oh crap, let's actually put some money into this so it looks good. Season 2 looks so better. I can't wait. We're gonna do the Apollo Justice. I think there's an Apollo Justice anime too. I don't know if it's nearly as good, but I don't know. I've never seen it. Maybe it's better. We'll find out when I beat the game eventually. The Mob Psycho has a good dub. I've heard so much about it, but I've never watched it. Same with Psyche K. I've not heard of that. Not that one I haven't heard of. And then my favorite dub is Species and Wolf. That one sounds familiar. Have I seen that one? I probably haven't watched it, but let's see if I recognize it. Species and Wolf. I will say I only got into anime, like really, really into anime, sophomore of high school. Species and Wolf. Why does that look so familiar? But sophomore year of college. So I never really watched classics or old ones or whatever. I watched a bunch of random rom-coms. Species and Wolf. I feel like I've seen this before. I'll have to check it out sometime. UG recommend both? Okay. And then you said the what? Psyche K? Oh, I know that. I've seen that guy. The pink-haired mans. I've seen the pink-haired mans before. Is that him? That's Psyche. Okay. I might have to check it out. I like it. I'll take a look. I've seen the man in memes. That's it. All I can do is carry out my tasks the best I can. I hope that one day I may be allowed to return to the town. Return? What do you mean? I'm not too sure myself. It is something I was told when I arrived. The Great Witch keeps a record of all the tasks we successfully complete. Then, when our accomplishments outnumber our failures, she will consider returning us to the town. That is what I believe. And that is why I continue to toil at my tasks. But does this mean these guys aren't witches? Sounds like community service. Actually, yeah, I think that might be what it is. It's 100%. This is just the prison system. The craziest prison system of all time. But it's only for women for some reason. From the sound of his voice. Oh, okay, never mind. I take it back. I literally should have read the line. From the sound of his voice, it would seem this particular shade is male. However, according to what you told me earlier, all witches are female. So then, who exactly are these shades? So they're not witches. This might actually be prison then. Okay. This is just actual prison, not witch prison. Say, who are you? My, how very direct. A shade is a shade, nothing more, nothing less. Yeah, that wasn't really helpful. Perhaps you can tell us what your particular task is. That I cannot tell you. Most Shades' tasks are closely guarded secrets. All right, thanks, sir, for nothing. I'm gonna give all the Shades the same voice because you don't want me to invent a new voice every 3 seconds. So, how's the task going? Working hard? Huh? Oh, task? Well, duh, of course we are. Speaking of which, what's your task? My task is to prepare food for everyone. I'm actually trying to come up with the menu for today. I wouldn't exactly call my cooking appetizing or edible. Damn. Keep yourself humble, I guess. But I must do what our mistress commands. Remind us not to stop by for dinner. Did you say something? Me? Nope, not a thing. Hey, good luck. Try not to blow up the kitchen. I think he's actually going to blow up the kitchen. Alright, isn't there a hidden puzzle around here somewhere? Alrighty, where would the hidden puzzle be? Maybe it is the well? No. Where's the hidden puzzle? Wait, is there a hidden puzzle? Hold on, I gotta check. There's no hidden puzzle. That's why there's no puzzle. Okay, no puzzle because no puzzle. Very cool. Just 5 more hint coins. Fascinating. I would like nothing more than to examine that shrine, but I'm afraid we must hurry on. Wonder who built that thing? You think it was the Shades' great-great-great-great-great-great-grandparents? I don't know, maybe. I wonder if Wordsmith is still in the market for a new napping spot. This tree is totally napping material. Forgot who Wordsmith was. Under better circumstances, this tree would be most ideal for enjoying a nice cup of tea under its shade. I think it would be awful. There's so many holes that doesn't let any shade. It's like just a bunch of like random spotty shade. I think that would be horrible. A tree to drink tea under. As an L-take professor, a rare L-take. Okay. The small pass looks as if it leads away from the Shades village. Yep, it's a path for walking. Good job, Maya. Paths are made for walking. And that's what they'll do. Someday these paths are going to walk all over you. I don't know why I did that. Alright, is that 5? I wish you could get rid of this just by clicking, but you have to move and then come back. I'm missing 1. Maybe it's up in the tree branches here. I feel like not, because this whole tree was a thing. Oh, it's just the other one? Well, that's kind of lame. They just put them on the same thing. Alright, let's talk to this guy. I'm terrible at my task. The worst. I'm even more terrible at following orders. One small misstep and it'll be my fault. We have a serious situation on our hands. I feel sick about it. A serious situation? What kind of task do you have exactly? I can't say. The only thing I can say is that I'm terrible at it. Why are you so nervous anyway? It's because she's watching. Always watching. She sits up on her mansion and just keeps on watching. Mansion? You mean the Great Witch lives nearby? On the other side of the river. It's quite far. But she can see our every move. So it's across the river then? Professor, we're sure to run into her again. That's where she lives. Or it's where she lives, after all. The best course of action may be to try and make our way there. There are still many questions to be answered. Yeah. Then we'll finally see if she's the real deal or not, right, Professor? That's right, Miss Fey. Let us make our way across the river. Yay, river time. Boop, boop, boop. I love the little sound effects. The boop, 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 and then the... I don't know. I can't recreate it, obviously. 3 hint coins. Whoa! Check out the beautiful scenery, Professor. This is quite an open space, isn't it? Yeah, this scenery is beautiful, very vivid. Looking across the river, the Great Witch's mansion is slightly visible. Oh, it's right there, I guess. Yeah, you can just about make out the roof from here. Hey, do you think the wall behind it could be Labyrinthia's outer wall? That is quite possible. Which would mean these Eldritch Woods must be located directly outside Labyrinthia. Huh. Well, isn't that kind of strange? The people in Labyrinthia said that nothing exists outside of the town, didn't they? Well, they've never left the town, so how would they know? It's like, the Lorax moment. I'm not going to start talking about another animated movie. I can't do that right now. Yes, quite. I too have heard the townsfolk make such assertions. In fact, the very gate we used to enter Labyrinthia disappeared as soon as we passed it. I believe there must be some kind of a trick behind it. Looks like we've quite a lot to discuss with Little Miss Great Witch, don't we? That we do. Let us continue, Miss Fey. Alright, there's 3 hint coins. Say, I think we're entitled to a few flowers, don't you think? We are the Great Witch's guests, after all. These flowers certainly have a most unique scent, Miss Fey. Please refrain from picking the flowers. Good job, Layton. That's a good man. He knows his thingies. Unfortunately, we cannot cross the bridge in this current state. Let us see what we can come up with. I know, Professor. How about we try shaking the shade over there? Or talk. I don't know why I read that as shaking. Let's shake some sense into him. Maybe it'll make the bridge appear or something. In a minute, we must collect. That must be Labyrinthia. It would seem this forest is just outside of the town. Nick and the others must still be inside there somewhere, huh? Maybe not for long. Is that a mansion over there? On the other side? Do you think that's the Great Witch's evil secret lair? Could that be? Let us find a way to cross across the and examine that side ourselves. I need 2 more. Maybe this tower? No, maybe one of these towers? No? Maybe the path? One of the tips of the trees? Aha! Maybe another tips of the trees? Because they seem to be running out of locations. Yep. Okay, there we go. We've got a puzzle. Oh no, the bridge is out. Oh, sorry. It's never gonna get old, guys, I swear. It's been completely destroyed. All that remains are a few bits of debris and a small boat floating across the shore. Are you two looking for a way to cross the river? Yes, that's right. Is there no other way across? If there's a way across, I sure wish I knew what it was. I'm sort of having a mini crisis here. Why did I have to get stuck with the task of reporting the daily task progress to the Great Witch? Granted, I get to bask in the presence of the mistress and take in her gorgeous visage, which is actually pretty amazing. There we go. That's what we like to hear. But being unable to cross the river, I can't even carry out my task now, let alone adore her unparalleled beauty. Oh, well, you know what they say, you either sink or swim. Hope we brought bathing suits, we're swimming across. I can't swim. We'll have to find another way. Wait a sec, Professor, can you not swim? It's okay, I bet you could flip out your hat over and ride it like a boat. It looks like it could float on water real good. I don't know where you're getting that from, Maya. How would that work? How would that work, Maya? Swimming has nothing to do with it. And I do not think using my hat as a boat would be the best idea, Miss Faye. I'll go across and fetch that small boat. I should be able to jump across rather easily using the bits of debris on the water. I'll then be able to use the boat to create a path all the way across. Rest assured, Miss Faye, this is my specialty. Let's go! Hey, that's not a bad idea. You don't miss a beat, do you, Professor? Good luck. We gotta jump across a river. Very fun. Oh, we've hit our first lag spike of the stream. Let's go. Let's go. And we should be back. Fun. All right. Oh, this is goofy. Can I smash Maya? I cannot. That would be fun. I also, please refrain from making jokes on how I just realized that I probably shouldn't have said that the way I said, but you know what? It's fine. Don't worry about it. I didn't mean it like that. Oh, I did that wrong. Can I undo? Yes. I have soft lock. Wait, no, we're good. I don't really have a path in mind. I'm just kind of going. Okay, well now I have okay. Right, because I wanted to go. Wait, no, I'm good. Okay. Okay, I think I got it. I need to go down here first. Alright, and I think I can do this. Yay! Now what? Do they not have a... they have a path. Am I not crazy? Oh, I am crazy. Shoot. I need something there. I gotta do it again. Alright, let me see if I can try a different path. I think it has to go up, so let's just start with this. Can jump that. Yeah, we can totally jump it. It's fine. So I don't know. My solution is their best solution. So that's what I'm going with. I think this was right, though. which means it then has to be here. I wonder if I could do this, which would then allow me to make, oh, whoops, undo that. I think I'm going to end up doing that anyway, but just want to make sure here. All right, now I've got it. We go there. We go there. And there. Look at her go. She's zooming. That was cute.
Allow me to show you my puzzle-solving skills.
Yay.
Ah, the joy of solving puzzles.
He's so happy. Yes, now I can give my mistress today's report. Thank you so much. I don't know how to repay you. It was no trouble. A broken bridge would be inconvenient to everyone after all. By the way, what kind of task did the Great Witch give you two? I'm itching to know. Huh? What's our task? Let's see. Oh, that's it. We're puzzle solvers. Yep, that's right. Puzzle solvers. Ah, of course, that makes sense. Well, you both have performed your task magnificently. Please excuse me, I must report to the mistress. Now I can go back to truly enjoying my task. Farewell. Whoa, he's really booking it. Man, we did something really good, huh, Professor? That we did, Miss Fey. Now, let us press on with our task. Onward. 3 hint coins to search for. Oh, mistress. Something happened to the Great Witch. I went up to her room, but there was no answer. Oh, mistress, most vulnerable Great Witch. Maybe she's just not in the mood to talk. Everyone has their days. No, never. She would never do that. The mistress is always answers us. Wow. I gotta say, I'm surprised. Sounds like she's really faithful to you guys. Maybe she just stepped out. If she stepped out, we would know. Oh, what could have happened to you, mistress? That reminds me, she mentioned there was a visitor waiting for her. Or words to that effect. Then that visitor must still be waiting around for her, right? Oh my god, we got another one of these. Okay, let's do this. I'm lowering the bitrate because my internet is just going crap again. Alright, whatever. Alright. No. They are both inside the room. Aha! I've got it. Zavari! No, please, Maya. I don't want to remember Zavari. I don't want to remember him. He's gone. He's not dead, but he might as well be dead. The supposed visitor is really some shady ex-knight looking for revenge. Miss Fey, please refrain from putting any terrible scenarios in his head. Regardless, we must continue inside. It seems something rather serious is afoot. Horsey! Look at the horsies. They're so cute. The horses have plenty of food and water. I must say, they seem quite content. Horses. Okay. What do I have to do to get Nick on one of these? Money is no object. Money is absolutely an object. 1. We got 2. It's still, oh my gosh. The fog is very dense here. It gives this area a most unearthly feel. It's really hard to see around here. Who needs a security system when you've got fog, right, Professor? These sure are some pretty flowers, and they're everywhere. Quick, put some under your hat, Professor. Now, Miss Fey, it is not a gentleman's place to take what does not belong to him. He's doing a very good job making sure Maya does not deface the earth. All right. Should be it, right? That was 3. Yep. We're going in. 3 hint coins. Mistress, mistress, please answer. Oop, I knocked over something. Say something, anything. If something were to happen to you, wah. Whoa, everyone's really freaking out. Hey, maybe I should pretend to be Bazella. I can be all like, silence, minions. Indeed, I wonder what could have happened here. Maybe she turned her visitor into... Oh, sorry. Maybe she turned her visitor into a gold statue. Hopefully this one doesn't lose an arm. Hilarious. What is up with this dude? What is this area? They really cranked up the heat on this pot. Look at that blue liquid bubble. Such a myriad of instruments creating these liquids must need the most precise measurements. Oh, mistress, please answer. What could have happened? Excuse me, but could you perhaps tell us what's going on here? We heard a loud noise from the mistress's room just a moment ago. We called out to her, but there was no answer. There was nothing. No answer at all. This isn't like her. A loud noise, huh? Maybe that was like sound of the Great Witch being attacked? Too soon. Layton knows all about drugs. He really does. He probably does. He knows a fair amount. Probably could make some crack. I don't know why. No, to harm one as beautiful as her. What barbarian would do such a thing? Everyone inside that wall. But if she was attacked, then that means the attacker is still... Eek. Just thinking about this is making me shake my robe. Alright guys, first things first, we've gotta get this door open. You are welcome to try, but we have already exhausted our options. A deceiving egg. However, something has happened. We had better hurry. How terrifying. I mean, please help us, but how utterly terrifying. Well, I gotta find some hint coins first. These appear to be the flowers that grow in the vicinity of the mansion. More flowers. I bet Espella would love these. Seriously, Professor, put some under your hat. No, I refuse. Listen. No. The murderer was one of us. You could say the murderer is... Amogus. Red flour, mix and stir. Red flour, mix and stir. Red flour... What? I'm out. No more stirring. No more mixing. Are those not red flowers in that basket over there? The art of smuggling. Put it under the hat. Red flowers. Yes, I'm restocked. Back to mixing, back to stirring. This flower blooms just off the shore of the lake, does it not? It would seem your task is to mix these red flowers into the pot, is that right? Red flower, mix and stir. Red flower, mix and stir. Boy, he's seriously concentrating so hard he can't even afford to have a conversation. Wonderful weather today, wouldn't you say? Red flower, mix and stir. Red flower, mix and stir. Ever the social butterfly, Miss Faye. Nice. Let him work. He's doing his job. My task is quite an important one. That's a ridiculously huge pot. I wonder if what they're cooking in here. You, stop. Do not interfere with my task. Ah! I'm sorry. I won't. There appear to be 2 pots, each with a different substance being cooked. Whoa, check that out, Professor. The color changed. How do they do that? While I agree the change in color is rather peculiar, I'm more interested in its smell. I have a strange feeling I've smelled this very same odor somewhere before. Yeah, now that you mention it, it does smell kind of familiar, doesn't it? Oh, here we go. Here's 2. I think there's one more that I need. Here it is. Clayton's familiar with drugs. Here we go. Here's the man of the hour. Mix equal measures of blue and red. I can't do it. This shade's task is proving to be quite challenging for her. Isn't her task to mix the red and blue liquids together? Yes, they must be combined in equal measures, but no matter how many times I try, I cannot get it. Please, can you help me? Huh? You want us to help? I must admit I'm quite fascinated by the mixing process at work here. Very well, let us give her a helping hand. I knew it lean. Wait, what? I'm confused. Isn't it purple? Oh, it's one of these. I like these. It takes equal measure. Which container to fill it? Be careful not to overfill. Just make them equal. So I'll put them both in the 5. What if I overfill it? Oh, you can't overfill it. Oh, so it instantly dies. Interesting. Maya, it's time to cook. It's time for Breaking Bad. So wait. 5 plus 3. Wait, what am I actually supposed to do? This doesn't make sense. Fill the 8-liter top secret green glowing potion. Takes equal measures. Okay. So I just need to make... I just need to remove 3 from this. So I could do... Oh, but then I can only do... Wait, I can just do this, right? Is that it? I didn't mean to do that, huh? What am I doing? Come on. Oh, okay.
Already
I just had
seen
to
the
think.
answer.
I was like, wait, I have to fill the whole thing up.
You should expect no less
That
from
was fun.
gentlemen.
I like those kind of puzzles. Those are probably some of my favorite. You did it. You actually did it. I knew you could do it, Professor. Our shade friend here looks pretty pleased. The liquid, it has a most mysterious glow. I wonder what type of dye they used. And yet the scent, it smells oddly familiar. Perhaps I smelled it when arriving in this town. No, I believe I smelled the scent before that even. Mistress! What? What the? What's wrong? There's quite a bit of commotion coming from the entrance to that room. I believe something that may have happened. Quickly, Miss Fey. Right. Here we go. What's up, fellas? Excuse me. What? Awesome. Excuse me. I need to cry. Can I cry really quick? Thank you. Wah. Ah. What gives? Could you please not scare me like that? Our apologies. There seems to be a great many of you gathered here, and something happened inside. Something did happen. Oh, I can't even think about it. It's just so horrible. So, what's this horrible thing that happened? The mistress, the great witch, she's gone. What? Gone? Leighton is not amused. He doesn't care. Oh. Oh, that's a lot of blood. Oh, mistress, I knew something was just destined to happen. I felt a premonition most disturbing. How? How did this happen? I saw no one enter or leave this room. The entrance to the room was sealed shut. Where could she have gone? You're not going to talk about the blood? What about the... Now, here's the real question. Here's your real question. Are there hint coins? There are 3 hint coins in the room. So let's steal from this crime scene real quick. Here's 1. Here's 2. I'm guessing 3's up here? No. Here's the 3rd. There it is. Okay. Alright. We have successfully stolen from the room. Let us continue the crime investigation. The curtain hanging from this wall appears to have suffered a single tear down the middle. Wait, Professor. Let me check. Let me just check. Alright, it's clear. No one's hiding behind the curtain. Thanks, Maya. Very cool. This is definitely screams something serious just went down, doesn't it? It certainly seems so, Miss Fey. Unfortunately, the culprit seems to have disappeared. Time for my favorite late in game professor and the Imposter Among Us US title. Come on. Suspicious amongst us. Why? That's... Whoa, no kidding, Professor. It would seem the Shades made quite a mess searching for the Great Witch. Let's inquire with everyone in the room to get a better understanding of the situation at hand. Right. How about we start with that shade over there? A good suggestion, Miss Fey. Why do I get the feeling that this is going to be a setup for Maya and Professor to have a trial within the Witch City? I feel like that's what they're leading up to here. I'm going to try to increase the bitrate again. I think the outage is over. It really is Amogus, and I do hate it, unlike you. Okay, are we back? Okay, I think we're good. We'll keep it up for just a bit here. Excuse me, do you think we could ask you a couple of questions? Sure, what is it? It's not like I'm busy doing anything. Could you perhaps describe to us what you saw when you entered the room? Yes. We all heard what sounded like a fight happening on the other side of the door. No matter how many times we called out to the mistress, there was no reply. We thought something might have happened to the mistress. So we forced the door open. When we got inside, she was nowhere to be found. You say she was nowhere to be found, and the door was closed the whole time? Yes. It was most certainly closed, but somehow the mistress managed to disappear. So let me get this straight. She disappeared from a sealed room, then the room was found a big mess. Professor, you know what this means? This means magic must be behind it. This is quite a peculiar situation. The Great Witch mentioned having to meet with a visitor. Do you happen to know if this person was in the room? A visitor? I faintly remember a visitor. I do remember hearing another voice. To be honest, I didn't actually see them. And there are no other exits present in this room, is that correct? Correct. The main door is the only one. Okay. So the Great Witch and her visitor both disappeared from the room. Must have splashed her with water and melted. Oh, that's actually a really good defense. Come on. Right after I gave you credit, you have to say they vented. Come on. I'd be interested to see if water ever shows up in this game, though, as a witch thingy. And even with all these shades around, no one saw a single person enter or leave the room. You really are on a roll today. I don't know if it's a good roll, but it is a roll. Well, it's a good roll, but I'm not sure if it's a roll I enjoy. It's not Miss Patty's roll, or Aunt Patty's roll, I'll give you that. Well, perhaps Miss Faye. This visitor simply managed to stay incognito during the ensuing commotion. That is one possibility. Huh? What do you mean, Professor? No one had seen the visitor prior to the incident. So even if that person was seen in this room, clearly no one would have realized it was them. But wouldn't an outsider stick out like a sore thumb? All the shades are dressed the same. Indeed, any outsider would certainly stand out. I imagine the shades would be quick to apprehend them. Isn't that us? Are we not accusing ourselves right now? I guess we had eyes on us the whole time, though, so it didn't really matter. Disguised. Oh my gosh. Oh, you could be right. Maybe they disguised themselves as a shade right before the others came into the room. Precisely. The rather disheveled appearance of this room would immediately draw one's attention, thus providing the perfect distraction for the culprit to hide. Okay, so where's the visitor now? No one has left this room since we entered. Therefore, he or she must still be in this very room. Alright then, let's hurry up and catch him. In order to do that, we must question everyone currently present in the room and gather some information. What do you mean? My apologies for troubling you once again. Did you kill her? You did it, didn't you? I knew it. It's quite literally an imposter among us. There really is. This came up before Among Us, so I can't be too upset, actually. Could you please gather together everyone who entered the room? Yes, right away. Oh, this is going to be better. This is going to be the you there moment. We haven't had a you there moment. We've had a couple pointing in court, but we've never had a you there moment. Yes, right away. Why is he listening to us? Also, why is this a puzzle? Who done it? Oh, wait, we're just going to solve it immediately with a puzzle? 5 shades enter the room. It is unknown who entered first. Touch the letters A through E. Listen carefully. Okay. it's this thingy again. Welcome to Amogos. This is the emergency meeting. And I hate it. Why is this guy covered in blue blood? This guy's covered in red blood, but this guy's covered in blue blood. You know what? I'm not a huge cop show thing, but I loved the show Blue Bloods. It was really fun. Very wholesome for a cop show. Yeah, I get it's probably like some kind of propaganda, but it was a good show. It was a good show. I liked it. He killed royalty. I guess they have the blue blood. All right, let's do this. Why can't I reorder these? What are we supposed to do? Oh, I have to put them in order. Okay. And then the first one actually did it. Okay. Those whose robes are stained with colored liquids were somewhere in the front and behind me. Oh, these are blue and red because that's what they were working on making. Okay. So those with robes stained with colors were somewhere in front and behind. So you have one in front of you and one behind you. I'm not going to reorder these right now. He who stood ahead of me did not resemble me in size or stature. Okay, so that means A is in front of you. There was already someone in front of me when I arrived. A little one trailed behind me. I just want to see, are they the same height? Kind of. My robes were stained with this red liquid as I was carrying out my given task. It is unrelated. I was the last to arrive. One of the small ones came third. Okay, so this guy was the last to arrive. That means D has to be in front of C. Let's look at B again. He who stood ahead of me did not resemble me in size or stature. The small one came third. A little one trailed behind me. There was someone in front of me when I arrived. Did I do this? It's probably the big guy. But I think this might be it. So all right. One of the small ones came third. B is small. There was someone in front of me, and then the little one, a little one, trailed behind me. Okay, that's good. He who stood ahead of me did not resemble me in size nor stature. Who stood ahead of you? I guess that doesn't necessarily mean directly behind me. No, trailed behind means exactly behind. The little one was third. Those whose robes were stained with colored liquids were somewhere in front and behind me. I was the last to arrive. You solvent lingos. You, sir, are suspicious. No. That's not his catchphrase, and you know it. Alright. I don't think... One of the small ones came third. Alright. Guy who was in front. A little one was trailing behind me. I could do... Those whose robes were somewhere in front and behind me. A little one trailed behind. I don't know if does a little one trailed behind me mean exactly behind or like somewhere behind. Because this guy says somewhere in front and behind me. So I'm assuming that trailed behind means that they have to be together. Because otherwise this would be right. Oh no, because someone has to be in front of him. Small one came third. There was someone in front of me. A little one trailed behind. It says, did not resemble me in size nor stature. That's the problem. Because they have the same stature as they're both skinny. I'm assuming that's what size nor stature means. So... Or do we have to assume one of them is lying? Listen carefully and work out the order. The first culprit that entered the room. Okay. Do we just assume one of them is lying? Because the culprit would lie? I don't know. If they want me to expect that. I'm just going to submit A and see what happens.
Allow me to show you my puzzle-solving skills.
Oh, okay. I was right. I was just overthinking it.
That was indeed an intriguing puzzle. It would appear you are not quite the same as the other shades present in this room.
Yeah, you're a big, large man. Or woman, I guess. It's a man.
The one who was in this room with the Great Witch.
Was you there?
Was you, was it not?
Well, it was close. I don't think that was supposed to be the big climactic one.
Impressive work, Sir Top Hat.
Is that Barnum? Wait, it's Barnum? Oh, there he is.
What?
What?
Well, what are you doing here?
The lad? The Chad? What is he doing here?
The Great Witch's visitor was in fact you,
Did you kill her?
Inquisitor Barnum.
I have to say, that logic of yours is still as keen as ever, Sir
Barnum
Top
is
Hat.
sus. He is in this case. He certainly has a motive.
Logic coupled with careful, precise thinking can topple any mystery.
Stop smiling though. He committed a murder.
So tell us,
Possibly.
what exactly are you doing here in this place?
I might ask the same of the two of you.
I don't know what I'm doing here. That's why I came here. I came here to ask, why am I here?
How can it be that both of you are still alive?
That is a good point.
You were turned into a gold statue, and was she not sent to the flames as a witch?
Oh, his life is gonna fall apart when you realize that nobody died.
Hey,
Maybe it'll
I
make
am
you feel
not
better.
A witch.
Uh-huh.
This must be the Great Witch's handiwork as well.
Actually, yeah. He shouldn't be calling her a witch because he literally found her innocent. So, yeah, we're not a witch because she fell in by accident. So...
What? No way. Inquisitor Barnum? You didn't... Did you kill the Great Witch?
dun 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 dun.
What on earth are you talking about? I remember doing no such thing.
You remember doing nothing. That doesn't mean... That's not saying you didn't. That means you remember not doing it. I have to say, I would have gotten away with it if it wasn't for your stupid professor and your little Miss Faye. And your little logic, too.
You wretched liar. What have you done with the mistress?
Yeah, what did you do?
Spare me. The condition of this unkempt room is but the result of its equally unkempt master.
Ooh, so it's just because she's messy? That's what you're saying?
Insolence! None shall speak ill of the mistress!
Oh
Please stay
boy.
calm.
Good job, Layton. Keep him in line.
Inquisitor Barnum, please tell us the state in which you found this room. Tell us what happened here.
All right. Dot dot dot.
it would seem the presence of an Inquisitor has fouled the atmosphere with the stench of distrust.
Yeah, because you literally kill them for your job.
Very well. I will tell you what I know.
Thank you. I'm just happy that he's here. Baby girl, we needed him. I did not think the situation would devolve to such a state. I came seeking the one that could cast some light on the doubts that plague my mind. Oh, why would you go to the witch for help? Interesting. And just who is this mysterious one? I just noticed that now we're in front-facing mode, which means we're getting ready to transition to... We're getting ready to transition to Phoenix mode. You cannot say. Very well. Please continue, Inquisitor. I followed them, and I was led here to this strange forest. That is why I was here. I was aiming to put a stop to whatever plan the Great Witch was attempting to concoct. So you disguised yourself in their robes, and made your way here to the room in hopes of foiling their plans. All those who doubt the storyteller and speak ill of his word are the threat to all of Labyrinthia and its citizens. You want lore and after these infomercials? Oh, did you get ads? I'm so sorry. Rip the ads. Of course. Of course, the witch refused to speak to me with me. And as I reached for my sword, I lost consciousness. Perhaps it was one of her detestable magic spells. Magic. Lies. Your words are nothing but lies. Oh, you mean when it cuts the phoenix? Oh, okay. I am true to my word. That's what happened before you forced the door open. That is why I lost sight of the Great Witch. And as I was left stranded in this room, I attempted to make my escape a quick one, in order to avoid any unnecessary confrontations. If you lost your consciousness, then you did not see the Great Witch disappear. Is that correct? Regrettably so. Liar, you did it. Because of you, the Great Witch is... How many times do we have to accuse me? A court of the night is always true to his word. Oh, now we're back to Phoenix mode, or latent mode. Wait. Then, how do you explain all this blood everywhere? Actually, I do not believe this is blood. What? I did not draw my sword. No blood should have been spilt. Well then, what is it? It could be that strange liquid we saw the Shades brewing earlier. Oh, I think you're right. It sure smells like it. Perhaps one of these jars containing the liquid was knocked over during the struggle. The liquid must have splattered into the middle of the room, thus creating the scene we now see before us. I see. Now that you mention it, it does look like there's a broken jar on the floor over there. But can there really have been no other way for the Great Witch to have escaped? According to the Shades, there is not. Then the answer is not clear. She must have used magic to disappear. I don't see any green. Not quite. Magic is not the only method through which one can exit a locked room. Hey, are you saying this whole thing is like one giant puzzle, Professor? She managed to disappear out of a locked room with no other apparent exits. What other method could there be? Regardless, we must search the room thoroughly for any clues. You got it, Professor. I'm positive there's a clue or two lying around in here. Indeed, Miss Faye. Shall we begin? I already checked, so... Wizard Barnum was most helpful. Let us not squander this chance and explore the room while we can. Chair. She in the chair. Is it one of those magicians thing? A magic trick where, like, you make someone disappear and they're just hiding in the chair? Ooh, what could this be? Did you find something, Professor? Miss Faye, please come and take a look at this. He's gonna have her test it out. Miss Faye's just, or Maya's just gonna, like, disappear. I knew it! I need you to be a test dummy really quick. It's a throne. This throne does not appear to have any red liquid on it. Sure looks that way. However, if we move just to this side... must have gotten shoved during the Inquisitor Barnum's mad struggle. He's just never seen a chair before. He's like, wow, exquisite. Barnum, are you hiding something? What does this mean? This throne does not have a single drop of red liquid on it, but the wall behind it does. What do you think that is? Well, maybe because the throne was in a different spot when Inquisitor Barnum was having his fight of his life. Very sound reasoning, Miss Fey. And what do you think could have moved it? I love, this is just like, it's the teacher in him. He can't control it. He knows the answer. He wants Maya to figure it out. He wants her to feel accomplished. So he's teaching her. He's trying to mentor her along to the answer. It's so cool. Well, it must have been Inquisitor Barnum when he was battling it out tooth and nail. It's not a battle fought either teeth or nail. With either teeth or nails. I have no recollection of moving this throne at any stage. In other words, the only one who could have moved the throne was the Great Witch herself. And I believe moving this throne is in some way connected to what she did next. What she did next? Oh, you mean her little disappearing act? Wielding that logic you love so much. But remember, this is the Great Witch we're discussing. She could have easily used a magic spell to disappear. Layton does not like to use magic. Lies! The mistress's disappearance is your doing. You will return her at once. Please bring her back to us. You detestable knight. We won't forget this. Hold on a second. Whoa, where did you guys get those weapons? Weapons? Tell us what really happened here. Tell us. There was nowhere for you to run. We're trying to figure it out. Give us a second. Jeez. Barnum. Uh-oh, this is not good. Inquisitor Barnum looks about ready to rip them to shreds. Ah! Are you killing them? Ah! Did you kill them, Barnum? Oh. Listen well, servants of the Great Witch. If you seek the truth, you must find it yourselves. Ah! Whoa, no wonder Inquisitor Barnum is so famous in town. He's an incredible knight. Not waste any more time here. I must make haste and return to protect the storyteller. Sir Top Hat. It was a pleasure crossing swords with you once again. An honor, Inquisitor Barnum. Miss Fey. Yeah? A courageous act of bravery are worthy of my respect and admiration. Courageous acts of bravery? That doesn't sound like me. That is all for now. Until next time, farewell. Bro's just leaving? He's killed so many of them, like through the witch trials, at least to him. And he's just like, all right, I'm just gonna leave, and no one's gonna stop me. He's gone. Perhaps the good Inquisitor has anticipated the Great Witch making another appearance. He must have thought it's more important to work out her next move rather than dwell on how she disappeared. Inquisitor Barnum is set on ensuring the storyteller's safety and continuing the fight against the witches. He is quite determined to stay true to his responsibility as an Inquisitor. Miss Fey, let us have one more good look around the room. Right, let's find us some clues. We are certain to find something that can solve the mystery of how the Great Witch managed to seemingly disappear. Let's continue our investigation. I'm assuming we're going to look at this giant thing that just fell. Wait, there's a knife? Oh, that's not. That's just something. Hey, Professor! Take a look at the wall where the chair was. Doesn't it look like it could be a door leading to a secret passage? Oh, I was looking at the giant chandelier, but I guess that's also a thing. As I suspected, it would seem the Great Witch did not really disappear into thin air. Although it is still unknown what method she was able to make the Inquisitor Barnum lose consciousness. Probably just slapped him in the head with a stick or something. We can assume she took advantage of the situation and escaped through the secret passage. But Professor, even if we go after her now, do you think we'd catch her? What should we do? I believe she intended for us to discover the secret passage. It would seem she has us right in the palm of her hand. However, if we are to discover the truth, we must continue to move forward. You said it. All right, let's get going, Professor. Onward. To be continued. That was a really short chapter. Or section. Do you mean like to be continued right now? Like continued right now? That was a brief section. The underground ruins. Ugh. Animation time! That is a big passage. Whoa. That was really short. It's still cool.
Who would have thought something like this would exist underground?
Ooh. This is a very similar song to the library song.
This place is totally different from Labyrinthia. It kind of looks like something straight out of a history book.
It almost is like we're in a history book, Maya.
A long-forgotten remnant of the past. It does stir up a desire to explore.
Come on, Professor. Let's go explore this place.
Yay.
I'm afraid that finding the Great Witch is our utmost priority, Miss Faye.
Fine, whatever.
Okay, in that case, let's hurry up and catch her so we can do some serious exploration of these ruins.
Indeed. Archaic ruins
Indeed.
are my speciality, after all.
It's not your speciality, it's your profession. It is much more than a speciality. I love the way he says it. It's your profession.
Oh yeah, I almost forgot you're an archaeologist, Professor.
Now then, shall we begin our search?
Let's go. Alright, we have all of them now. We just need to solve 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. Excuse me. Lying at the end of the secret passage. Lying at the end of a secret passage leading from the mansion were some underground ruins lit by pools of water. What is the purpose of these ruins, lying deep within the forest? As an archaeologist, I have to wonder why a huge underground space such as this was constructed. So did the writers, Maya. First things first. I need to see how many hint coins there are. 3 hint coins. Let's go. 1. 2. 'Maybe it's over here. My, these pillars appear to be most elaborately constructed. Those that built these ruins were quite skilled. Maya has nothing to say to that. Here's the last one. This door won't budge. It looks like it needs a key to open. I bet you the Great Witch is on the other side of this door. Yes, that is a possibility. However, there's still another room nearby that we have yet to explore. Okay, Professor. Let's go. We should go check out the other room first, then. find the last hit coin. There it is. I wonder what this room is. There are stone statues everywhere. Say, Professor, is it me or do those statues look really sad? I agree. There's a certain air of sadness to them. They almost seem to be in pain. They're giving me the chills. Hee hee hee. I don't know. I'm just making that up. Come on, Professor. I know being creeped out by the statues seems kind of silly, but you don't have to laugh at me. No, Miss Fey, that was not me. Oh, it's her. So glad you could finally make it, Professor Herschel Layton. Where are you? Is this room gonna fill up? Are we gonna drown? Are we in a Saw movie? As I thought, it was you who led us here. Tell us. What secret lies within these ruins? Now, I think you're capable of the journeying to the beginning and finding out the truth all on your own. The beginning? Have you ever wondered why the storytellers started writing the story in the first place? That's something I have been wondering, because it is based off of real people in London. So, I'm wondering if it's like an escapism or something. I don't know. And then somehow, the alchemist is like the storyteller's real life friend. It's gotta be. I don't know. Ain't nothing but a heartache. Tell me why. More importantly, why does he continue to write it? The answers to those questions are located within these very ruins. If that is true, then might I ask why you are sharing this information with us? Simple. I want you to get closer to the truth. I'm afraid you'll have to work out the rest for yourselves. But I'm sure that's child's play for a gentleman of your caliber. What exactly are you plotting? When the light of truth shines upon the hidden darkness of the first story, the legendary figure will rise. The great witch Bezella. This game is long enough. Yeah, this is, it's definitely a long game. Huh? But you're Bezella, aren't you? Me, Bezella. I hate to disappoint you, but you've got the wrong person. Yeah, but the shadows were calling you the Great Witch. Ah, yes. They did indeed call me by such a name. However, that was for an entirely different reason. I'm afraid that she is correct, Miss Fey. This person is not Bezella. Huh? The real Bezella would never expose herself so freely. It would place her in far too much danger. It would be tantamount to turning herself in. Also, there was something very strange about those shades in the forest. Strange? One must wonder why they would consider her the Great Witch when there is no magic present here. Ah, that's true. So much happened so far, but none of it was related to any magic. Yeah, let's ignore how many times Espella has confessed. Actually, has Espella ever confessed in front of Layton? Because Layton did show up, but Espella didn't confess the first trial. She did not confess at the first trial because she was on trial for being just a witch. Actually, no. She must have did she confess? Because then she was confused. Yes, you're right. No, they definitely were. Yeah. She was accused of being a witch, but then after the trial, they put her in prison for being the Great Witch, but I don't know if she admitted to it yet. So I don't know if she ever admitted it in front of Layton. Or at least confessed. I don't know if she actually is, but she has not confessed in front of Layton as far as I can remember. She's been accused, and that was it. When we met the Eldritch Woods, in the Eldritch Woods, and even now, you had something you wanted us to find. If you were truly Bezella, there would be no reason for you to lead us along in such a manner. That is correct. I am not Bezella. Rather, I actually wish to meet with Bezella. And that moment will soon come to pass. The truth lies within your cute new friend. She is very cute. Until we meet again. Please wait, we're not finished yet. Oh, Maya's gonna start humming. I can't hear her voice anymore. I think she's gone. Yuri, maybe, perhaps. I hope so. It would appear so. That witch wasn't Bezella after all, huh? It would seem our great witch has been demoted to a mere witch. A mere punching bag. Oh man. Here I thought we finally managed to catch Bezella. Remember what she said, Miss Faye. When we find the truth, we will find Bezella. Say, Professor, where do we find the real Bezella? Do you think this will finally be over? I mean, everything? The witch trials, the fake fire pit, do you think it'll finally come to an end? Yes, I do. Bezella is at the root of all the disaster in Labyrinthia. If we catch her, then everything should come to an end. Then, we know what we've got to do. Let's go, Professor. Maybe there's a clue or two around these ruins somewhere. Of course, we cannot afford to stop just yet. He's the Great Witch. Yes, it's the Professor. Let us get a move on, Miss Faye. Huh? I wonder what the sparkly thing was just... Is it the bell? Oh, something seems to have fallen. It appears to be a key. Oh, the key, never mind. You think it's the witch dropped it? Judging by the patterns on this key, it would appear to have some sort of connection to these ruins. Yeah, it definitely does. Remember that huge door near the back of the entrance? Bet it's related to that door. My spirit medium's instinct is never wrong. Spirit medium's instinct? Oh yeah, this is the first time Maya has said that to him. This is the first time Layton is finding out, oh, you're a spirit medium. What? Witch? You're the witch. He actually he just said spirit medium's instinct, you say? Well then, let's head. Wait, he just accepted it. Like, well then, let's just head back and check. Yeah, but you know, that witch must be pretty absent-minded to just drop her key like that. That's something Nick would do. He just accepted it. I mean, he has Luke, who can talk to animals, so maybe he's like, well, this isn't that crazy, I guess. Channeling dead people. It's pretty similar to talking to animals. I'm not sure that's entirely the case. Perhaps she intended to drop it here. If Luke can talk to animals, Maya can talk to dead people. That is a flawless leap in logic. Really? But why would she do that? So we can continue to move deeper inside these ruins naturally. Oh, you mean she's trying to lead us to the beginning? Yes, precisely. Is this going to lead us to under the library? I think it is. It's going to lead us to under the library. That we went there one time. Boy, she really wants us to find this truth, huh? Whatever it may be. We could not have asked for a better clue. Even if there is an ulterior motive behind it, it is the truth she would like us to find. Then we must be prepared to face it. All right, hold on to your hat, Professor, because the Order of the English Gentleman and the Feisty Spirit Medium is coming through. A most ambitious title. If there ever was one. Let's head to the entrance, Miss Faye. Dude, he's such a good adult. Alright, we've solved another one. The so-called Great Witch was not, in fact, Bazella. I feel as if she's trying to nudge me into ascertaining something. Let's find out. Right. Oh, now we're back here. Mr. Wright? I can't remember. We made it outside. The coast looks clear. Oh. Oh, they left out of the wagon. Ow. Sheesh. My back is killing me. I think the elderly woman has left for a break. Mr. Wright, you're finally awake. To be honest, I was a little nervous there for a second. By the way, where are we? Spella, do you know? No, I've never seen this place before. There isn't a forest like this anywhere in Labyrinthia. We must have traveled quite a distance. Did you guys see that just now? Huh? I didn't see it. Oh, hi. My, I wonder who that is. That's quite an odd outfit they have on. Right then, how about I go over and ask where we are? Wait, are you serious? But they're wearing such weird outfits. But Luke, they're cringe. Don't talk to them. They look cringe. Mr. Wright, you mustn't judge a book by its cover. Yeah, you're right. What was I thinking? So, oh, I can't actually move right now. Okay. Excuse me, could you perhaps tell us where we are? Well done, Luke. This is Eldritch Wood, an outside world that exists away from the story. An empty world. A world with no official existence. A world unwritten in the annals of history. Yeah, now go talk to strangers. An outside world? Inside of an outside world? This goes too deep. Eldritch Woods. All who dwell in these woods live as shades, each bound to their tasks. What do you mean by their tasks? Could it be, are you new recruits? Why haven't you attended the Great Witch's orientation ritual? The Great Witch? I can't help but feel that he's giving us the most disapproving looks right now. Outside world deception. Really is. You must see her right away. We exist to carry our tasks, nothing more. Hey, wait! He's gone. Well, that was strange. Could that have been... Do you know what that was about, Dispella? There's a fairy tale that's often told to the children of Labyrinthia. Have you ever played Amogus Luke? Oh my god. No, please. What kind of fairy tale? It's a story about a secret forest where the souls of the witches sentenced to burn and the flames wander around. It's a secret forest. Those souls cannot be seen by the living. And they say anyone who is able to see them is possessed by the evil spirit. The forest of wandering souls. Maybe this is the forest mentioned in the story. But I mean, that's just a kid's fairy tale, right? That story is true. Then, sorry, does that mean the person we just spoke of is a witch's spirit? No way. Wait, hold on. Remember how we got here? We came through that cage in the fire pit all the way down here. Which means I think there's a very good chance that witches are connected to this forest. And if I'm right, that means a certain someone must be here somewhere. Oh, he's so excited. We're coming for you, Maya. We should go check out the forest. Then, Mr. Wright, Espella, I hope you're ready. Yes. Maybe we'll find some clues as to Maya's whereabouts. Yeah. All right, guys. Let's get going already. Our first stop is that creepy-looking haunted house up ahead. Uh-oh. Well done, you are, Mr. Wright. Hilarious. So am I... Wait a minute, can I like... Oh, look at that. I also missed some hint coins here. Good thing I checked back. And a hidden puzzle. These puzzles show up in the weirdest places sometimes. Would it be alright if I were to try? Ooh, Espella's gonna do a puzzle. I've been watching you all solve puzzles, and it looks really fun. Sure, Espella. We don't mind sitting this one out. Do we, Luke? Of course not. I'll be here cheering for you. Show us what you can do, Espella. Thank you both. Okay, then. Here goes nothing. Let's go! It's Espella time! I'm so excited to see what hers is gonna be. Oh, this looks awful. Marionettes 2. I don't think I did Marionettes 1. Alright, there are 6 puppets, each with individually controlled body parts. They each have a total of 6. A head, body, 2 arms, 2 legs. Controls... The controls of each of the puppet's body parts have separated. Use the sides, okay. So they need body. They need... Alrighty. Oh, cool, and they actually like light up when we're good. So that'll be there. Do 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 do. Oh, I could just do that to redo it. Okay. I think I can take this one, right? But then I need another foot. Alright, so then this guy needs another hand. Wait, no. Wait, I can do that, right? Yeah. Okay. So then I can grab here. I need another foot. I could do this. Wait, but then I would need... I can do this, and then here. Then I can grab these. Oh, but now I need... This guy needs to have... There we go. There we go. That was fun.
I can handle this.
You did great, Espella.
I'm so glad I was able to help.
He's silly. Espella's first puzzle. That was a tough one for Espella. All right. Now we just need 2 more. I think they're literally just right here. How did I not pick those up last time? Okay, so we can't go back right now. It is kind of cool that everything is together. Or everything is like fitting together. I mean the map. The map is all like kind of... We can see what it is, you know? Or like we could theoretically go back to the beginning. Except for London. What is this place? It looks like a workshop of some sort. I wonder what's being mixed inside those cauldrons. Well, maybe it's a witch's potion? Hey, do you smell that? Do you think it's coming from the liquid inside? I feel like I've smelled the scent before. Luke, I don't think it's a good idea to breathe in that much of the scent. It's probably why all those people are wearing masks. What? Do you think they could be wearing gas masks? I didn't think of that, but yeah, that totally makes sense. Wait, the last time we had gases in a Layton game, spoiler alert, the whole town ended up being a hallucination. Maybe I don't know. It's all drugs again, guys. So this room could possibly be a little more hazardous to our health, huh? Think we'd better move on for now. I think my sinuses are stuffy. Mr. Wright, look, there's another door on the other side of the room. Looks like there's no toxic gas there. I don't know if I'll call it toxic just yet. Anyway, we need to proceed with our search, so let's go. Actually, first I want to make a save. We have the gang. No, this time it's Luke in Phoenix. All right. Ah, is that blood? The room is covered with it. What could have happened here? Oh, no, wait. That doesn't seem to be blood. Huh? There. Smell that? It smells like the liquid they're making in the room back there. You know, now that you mention it, I think this is that liquid. Oh, thank goodness. So that probably means no one was hurt here, right? Well, yeah, someone was probably hurt. Luke's little, oh crap, high again. Yeah. Oh crap, we're high again, baby. It's time. I guess not. Something clearly happened here. Still, something clearly happened here. Huh, Mr. Wright, Espella, look over there. Is that a secret passage behind the chandelier? Hey, good eye, Luke. I wonder where it leads. It looks pitch black in there, so, should we go inside? Of course. We're on an investigation, aren't we? Right. Oh, he's scared. He's a little scaredy cat. What's this? Luke, are you scared? You've got it all wrong. I'm perfectly fine in the dark. No problems at all. I need to pee. Wah. He's doing his little pee dance. That is such a goofy little animation. I love it. Why does he do that? Right then, I'll be right behind you, Mr. Wright. Yup, he's scared. He's just a little babu. I'm right behind you as well, Mr. Wright. You're scared too, huh, Espella? Thanks, guys. Who do I get to walk behind then? He's also scared. Guys, there's a torch. Just bring it. Oh my gosh. Everyone is scared of the dark. Wow. Who'd have thought there's some ancient underground ruins here? Wow, this place is amazing, isn't it? Just a gaggle of losers. Yeah, we're all just little babies, scared of the dark. This place is amazing, isn't it? Look at those large pillars and that stream of water. Everything looks so old. I've never seen anything quite like it. And you say this kind of place is a ruin? Ruin, come on. Oh yeah. I guess you don't really have any ancient ruins like this in Labyrinthia, huh? Ancient ruins? Something wrong, Luke? This reminds me of the professor. I know he's saying it's because the professor likes ancient ruins, but you need to focus on your wording. Did you just call the professor an ancient ruin? He's so old and crumbling. I miss him. Luke, everywhere I go reminds me of him. Everywhere I go, I see his face. Every time I look at a decaying and decrepit broken wall, I'm like, I know the professor would give me the history of this piece of brick. I miss him. I miss him dearly. If he were here, he could tell us anything we wanted to know about these ruins. Oh, that's right. Professor was an archaeologist. Say was. How dare you? Yeah. Sometimes I can almost hear the professor's kind words calling out. Even now, I can almost hear his voice. Professor. Oh, me too. I can almost hear the professor's voice. And Maya's too. It's almost like you can hear their voices. I think I hear them as well. Okay. It's time for a reunion. They're like, oh, come to think of it, it really is like we can actually hear them. Here we go, guys. It's time for the reunion. What? Now then, let's check over on that side. Professor, over here. Those voices just now, it has to be. Yeah, there's no mistaking it. Oh. Professor! Yay! Look at how happy he is, Professor! Luke, what are you doing here? Professor! Oh, the baby! Wow! It's really you. I thought you'd never come back. Even though deep down I believed the spell could be broken somehow. There were times I just wasn't sure it was possible. Professor, why don't you model them hugging? Do it, you won't. I'm so sorry, my boy. I've caused you quite a bit of worry. Professor, you're all right? Professor, what about Maya? It's like, oh, fine. I guess you're back. Where's Maya? I thought I heard her voice too. Ah, yes. Not to worry, Mr. Wright. Rest assured, Miss Faye is just... Yo, Nick! Incredible return. Yo, Nick! What's up? What's poppin'? What's happening? What's poppin'? Thanks, Maya. Hey, Nick! Nick! I love her too. She's so silly. Maya, am I dreaming? Is it really you? Yup. The professor and I are as real as can be. You have no idea how relieved I am. Really? I've never been so happy to see you. Yeah, because usually I hate seeing you. But this time it's different. Hi, I'm really sorry, Nick. You must have been worried sick. It's just, well, I wanted to do something to help spell it, you know? No, it's not your fault, Maya. It's mine. If only I had helped you sooner, none of this would have happened. It's fine. And you wouldn't have been dropped into that pit of fire. I thought I'd never see you again, Nick. Wow. Wow. I'm really sorry. Come now. Everyone here did the best they could. That is what enabled us to power through the hardship and reunite. That's what I believe. Yeah, you're right, Professor. Right you are, Professor. Good old Professor Layton Logic. Logic's so good, it'll leave you good as gold. Right, Professor? Too soon, Maya. I'm still not over the fact. I still have nightmares. I still cannot sleep without dreaming of gold. Too soon. Please. Hardship, shut up. You were fine. Yeah, Layton is like, ah yes, Luke is back. Carry on. I mean, he's happy, but like, come on. Indeed, Miss Faye. And Espella is just kind of standing there like, I didn't miss any of you. No, I'm kidding. You guys made my life hard. No, I don't think so. I'm so glad you're all okay. Maya, are you hurt? Are you suffering from any burns? And Professor, has your arm been properly reattached to your body? We're quite all right, Espella. I assure you, you may rest easy. Yeah, look, we're perfectly fine. Oh, thank goodness. Espella. Phew, Espella looks super relieved. We're entirely unharmed, Espella. Please dry your tears. Stop crying. Stop being sad. Look at what you started, Nick. Everyone got all sappy, and now you made Espella cry. I don't miss you anymore. I'm putting you back in the fire. She's not done yet. Mr. Wright, a gentleman must never ever make a lady cry. What? Why is it my fault? Quit your emotions, woman. Thank you, everyone. Yeah, Luke too. I don't know why Luke kicked in there. Mr. Wright, you kept those two safe out of harm's way. For that, you have my utmost gratitude. No problem, Professor. I honestly couldn't have done it on my own. Luke and Espella really helped me when I needed it the most. Likewise, I should be thanking you for keeping Maya safe. Thank you so much. Not at all, Mr. Wright. After all, it is a gentleman's duty to help a lady in need. Yes, it is. Nick, you should really learn to be a proper gentleman, like the professor here. Well, I'm not too sure if I'd be able to pull off the whole top hat look for one. I don't think you'd need a very wide top hat if you want to fit the hair. It'd be or it would just sit on top of the head, kind of just like glued. Now, Luke and Maya are peak siblings for sure. Safe. Don't mention the explosion. It's fine. We won't talk about it. Mr. Wright, it is an honor to once again team up with you. No matter what challenges may lie in our way, with your help, I am certain we can overcome them. Dead wife first. Rip. Let's go forth and solve the mystery that is Labyrinthia, shall we? Absolutely. We'll fight for Espella until the very end. Professor, I'm looking forward to working with you and putting an end to this mystery once and for all. It will be my pleasure, Mr. Wright. Wow. I see. So that's what happened to Miss Kira. Yeah, that's why I think there's more to the witch trials than meets the eye. Aha, so you figured out there was something fishy with that fire pit. The patented Nick investigation method. Dive headfirst into a pit and figure it out. Figure out it's not really a pit after all. Proven and tested. Yeah, once. Just lucky it worked on the first try. Boy, thanks. Anyway, that's how we ended up here. So, what about the Great Witch? Or what about that Great Witch you ran into? We still don't know much about her. However, it seems that she was the one responsible for leading us here. She told us of a place containing many secrets regarding the storyteller's story. A place she refers to as the beginning. The The beginning. You're saying my father's secrets are hidden here? As I suspected, you've never heard of this place, correct? That's right. This is also the first time I've ever seen these ruins. I think everything will be made clear when we get there. Labyrinthia, even the Great Witch. Just as the Great Witch said it would be. It's a bit scary, to be honest. Huh? I feel as if getting to the bottom of all this and exposing Labyrinthia's secrets will change everything. Knowing my father's secrets... Spella? I think the old me would absolutely be absolutely terrified right now. She probably couldn't even go on. I must stay strong. I must know the truth. I've been so blind to the truth this entire time. Because of you all, I've finally able to see the world for what it really is. I mean, not really, because you're still inside of a book. Well, no, she was outside of the book, so she does know. That was really thanks to Carmine, though, not anyone else, but that's why I want to go along with you. Yay. We're all in this together. We're all in this together. I'm going to get DMCA'd for this. Spella, I hope you enjoyed it. Woo! Get ready, Espella. This is going to be an adventure you'll never forget. You know, she's probably going to die. Okay, Maya. I believe that large door on the other side of the room should lead us further inside. We should investigate immediately, right, Professor? Yes, that's right. I must say, I have not seen you so excited in quite a while, my boy. Really? That's because he's just itching to get to solving some puzzles with you, Professor. Huh. Then we should not delay. Let's investigate that large gate ahead. Alright. And that's where we're going to end it almost perfectly at 10, basically. What a perfect place to end off. What do we get now? Oh, now we get Layton and Phoenix. Okay, very cool. Yeah, he thought you died. Of course he's happy. Well, this was a ton of fun. Sorry about the lag and the sort of mid-crash in the middle. There was an internet lag as well, but it was only for a couple minutes. But we're getting close, dude. I have no idea how. I kind of want to look up how many chapters there are in the game. But I don't want to get spoiled. But we got to be getting relatively close. Like, I think we're going to have one more trial. Whatever trial is next, that will probably be the last trial of the game, I assume. Because, like, this feels super climactic. We got to be close. So I'm thinking one more stream till I get to the trial. And then the trial itself will probably be another 3 streams or 4 streams. It'll be a long one. I mean, drawn before the end of the stream. Well, there's always next time. 12 chapters? Wait, what? Are you serious? Wait, are you serious? There's 12 chapters? We're on chapters. We're halfway. This is the longest game in the series. In both series. That's wild. Okay, so we're not even close to done. We're halfway. Crazy. Why did they go so hard? Why did they go so... This is longer than both of the games. Oh my god. Like, this is the length of the trilogy. I feel like, I don't know, maybe it's not. Maybe I'm just losing my mind, but it's definitely longer than a Phoenix or a Layton game. 100%. We are actually, no, we're not halfway there. Once we finish chapter 6, we only started chapter 6. So we need to finish chapter 6. Then we'll be halfway. Wow. I mean, I'm enjoying the heck out of this, so I could easily play this for a while, but we're definitely, I don't even think we're going to finish this before New World of Steam if I'm doing one a week. I mean, obviously I'm not going to play, I don't have a Switch, so I can't play it anyway. But we still have the second trilogies. We got Apollo Justice and the second Layton trilogy. But yeah, this has been fun, but we're gonna call it here. I'll be here on Wednesday. We are going to do the band event in Blue Archive. It's gonna be awesome. There's a lot of mini games. I might do it on Saturday as well, because there's more than just story. There's like some mini games, so I might do it on Saturday if I can't find anything else to stream. But yeah, thank you all for hanging out. See if we can raid someone tonight. Let's see who's streaming. Who is up and going? Got Ray just started. Oh, Sarah is streaming. We don't get to see her in a while. Till next week to post the meme art. I am so excited for the meme. I do like memes. Yeah, let's go say hi to Sarah. Sarah's playing Lethal Company with some friends, I assume. So let's go say hello to Sarah. Thank you all so much for coming. Say Sarah, Azora. Don't worry, isn't boss baby. Good. All right. Grab a raid message, and we're gonna go say hello to Sarah. All right. All right. See ya, everyone. Bye byes.